Hey, it's your girl Chatty Chik Lipstik. Hey, ladies. I miss you guys. I miss actually getting up and just kind of shooting videos and so forth and trying to connect with you guys. I don't know if you guys have been noticing on the page, I have been posting just little posts on loving the skin you're in and so forth. All of them are centered around that. Just really embracing yourself, your uniqueness and who God intends you to be. And just to go along with all of that, I have a few little goodies that I'm going to share with you guys from my favorite store, which I've mentioned in my last video. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch my intro to the videos that I will be posting this week. But I did mention that I did go to one of my favorite stores, which is Lush, and I'm going to show you a few little things I got as well as what I use them for. But just to get back onto the topic, loving the skin you're in. And a lot of people, I think, are really not living up to their own potential, their potential selves and who God has intended them to be. We are so shaped by the media, what we see on TV, as far as how we should act and what we should wear and how we should live our lives. So I think it's important that we not get so consumed and looking at TV and looking up to certain artists in that instance, as far as wanting to be like them and wanting to do the things that they're doing and possess the talents and so forth that they have. I think when we look at it and really think about it, we need to ask ourselves that question: who did God create me to be? What are my talents? What are the things that set me apart? Because I think, with all honesty, if we be honest with ourselves, that a lot of us tend to kind of live up to what we see and mimic what we see on TV and so forth, and celebrities, people that we tend to look up to, and not only celebrities, also people in our families, aunties, and also try to live up to the expectations of a parent, or try to be like a brother or whomever, instead of kind of embracing who we are and our unique personalities and so forth. And I think God just really made us different because, when you think about it, if all of us were the same personality characteristics, this would be a boring world. He's created us to have different personalities, talents, just different traits and things that kind of set us apart from someone else. And just to use an example, just when you think about twins, they look alike. However, the things that set them apart can be something as simple as a mole, and not only facial or body, moles or whatever the case may be. Personality, some you'll see that there's a serious one that tends to take on a more serious side, one that tends to take on, I always see this in twins, one that seems to be more outgoing, one seems to be more laid back, and the same here. God created us to be different in all aspects, and I think we really miss out on who we are, and the world really misses out on the person that God has created you to be, because we all have something to contribute to this world. Beyonce, like I said, she's an awesome singer, performer, and so forth, and that's her talent. And a lot of people try to be Beyonce, or I'm just throwing someone out there, Beyonce, whomever, and trying to dance like Beyonce, do this, sing like Beyonce. But God has created you with your own talents. Whether you can sing, He gives us, some of us, talent in the singing department. Some of us can sing, some of us can't. But those that can't, they make up in another area. Maybe they can dance, maybe they can draw, maybe they can flip, gymnastics, they're good in that area. I mean, it's different areas. And I think when we tend to kind of try to mimic or be like someone else, then we really miss out and lose out on the gifts that God has given us, if that makes any sense. And for the longest time, just to speak of myself, it was a lot of things. I was trying to live up to the expectations of other people, and not really thinking about who I was and the things that I liked and what I wanted to be, and and what career I wanted to hold and so forth. I was more so focusing on, well, what looks good, what looks good to my parents, or what good, looks good to other people and so forth, and not really thinking about, okay, until later on in life when I was just like, okay, what is it that I really want to do? Because these expectations that I have placed on myself and that other people may have placed on me, I felt like it was just so hard to, try to live up to that. And I found myself really getting lost in myself and just trying to figure out who I am, and the things that I wanted to do, and the things that made me happy. And I think a lot of us are guilty of that, kind of living with expectations already placed on us. And we just kind of, we miss out on life. We miss out on the happiness of really being our authentic selves. And I think it's really important. And one of the scriptures that I really like is Ephesians 2:10. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, with God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. God has put his unique touches on each one of us in our own unique ways, and we possess things that no one else possess. We have personalities. No personalities are the same. Now they may as well be some similarities, but we have those differences. That's the thing that sets us apart from everyone else. And it's the world not only is diverse based on our ethnic backgrounds, but just by the talents and the talents that we possess. And imagine us bringing all those different talents and personalities together and what we could really build, as opposed to us trying to be like someone else, and not even knowing who we are. And a lot of us get to that point in mid-age where we kind of figure out, like, we've been living a life of someone else for the longest time, and when you get older, you're like, I don't even know who I am. So I just really think it's important to really just kind of just think on it, think about it. Who am I really? Who have I been trying to be like all this time? Why have I placed these expectations on myself to live to a certain standard based on what someone else feel I should, and I ask us, we need to ask ourselves these questions. I think if we focused on the giftings and the talents that God has given us, then we can really be someone special, and someone unique, and someone that people are really intrigued by. In all honesty, we miss out on that. We miss out on the diversity in that sense, because it's too many people that's trying to be like someone else. And so I think if we really focus on that, in those areas of our lives of who I really am and what I really like and who I really want to be, and what career I want to really hold, and things that we're passionate about, I think those are the things that's more important in life. But just to touch bases on that, this is just going to be one segment. I'm going to go on with other segments, and just to kind of give you a little brief synopsis on the things of, this is just one part of loving the skin you're in. I want you guys to stay tuned. One of the other things, like I said, I encourage you to just stay true to yourself, but also loving the skin that you're in. And speaking on the topic of loving the skin you're in, why not in the process take care of your own skin? As a lot of people know, in my pictures, I wear makeup and so forth. And as you can see now that I don't have any makeup on, I've been kind of embracing this whole natural look, and which leads me to my purchase. Well, my purchases. I've mentioned that I have made some purchases from Lush. And for you guys who are not familiar with Lush Cosmetics, is like a natural homemade cosmetics that's supposed to be pure things. Like they use olive oil, coconut oil, different types of natural products to really enhance your skin and so forth. So, you know, I felt like giving my skin that extra TLC. So in the process, my husband and I actually turned him onto the shop as well. We went in there looking for some soaps because I told him about some really good smelling soaps there, and they're natural products. So quite naturally, natural products are going to be healthier for the skin and so forth. I mentioned to him, and we normally would go in and get soaps and stuff, but I got turned on to a few other things. And just to kind of give you a glimpse of what some of the things that I got, I mean, and it looks kind of crazy. It doesn't look all that appealing. These are one of the soaps, and what they do is cut the soap up, and you purchase it based on the weight of the soap. And this one was called Sultan, which doesn't look all that great in appearance, but it smells so good. And I actually couldn't wait. So it's normally wrapped up like this when you purchase it. But of course, I couldn't resist it. I used it this morning, actually. And it kind of somewhat smelled a little bit of a scent, but oh, it smells so good. It has my whole bathroom smelling like this right now. So this is what they wrap it up like this. Like I said, for this bar right here, this is called porridge bowl. That smells so good, so I can't stop smelling that. But this is a porridge bowl, and for this one right here, this was $6.24. But they tend to last a long time. I'll get maybe about, I want to say about 2 weeks of wash out of this. If I'm not going crazy, but knowing me, I just kind of probably keep lathering. So this smells good. So this is what it's normally wrapped up in. But like I said, I've used this one already. Can't stop smelling it. But and this is, like I said, this was porridge bowl, and they have all different kind of scents, but this is the one that I just really love. This one right here says scrubby oats and sweet molasses for sensitive skin. Extra. Oh, that's something different. That has nothing pertaining to this, but yeah, that smells really good. I end up throwing the package away to this, so I'm not for sure. But like I said, it was wrapped up in something like this. I'll just put these right here as I go through them. Also, I had ended up getting this. This is called Angels on Bare Skin. This right here, I was trying to see what it said because I was trying to figure out. It was this between this one and another one that I was going to get. But this one, cleanser and soft exfoliator, suitable for all skin types. This one is supposed to, my skin is more combination skin. And yeah, combination skin. So I was trying to find something. I have a problem with blackheads and, open pores around this area, which a lot of us deal with. Blackheads and just acne prone skin. So I told the salesperson what I was looking for, what I was looking for in the product, and this is a cleanser. This one, it says right here, cleanser scent from above, lavender evens out skin tone, while scrubby almonds give healthy glow. That was more so what I was looking for, but like I said, it combats the oiliness in your skin as well as blackheads and open pores and so forth. And this right here was, is $18. However, let me let you see what it looks like now. I'm not gonna lie. This does not smell all that great. And this is what it looks like. It's like a chunk. So it's not all that great, but it's good for the skin. And what you normally do is just kind of put a dab in your hand and put some water up there. Of course, you would rinse your face first, wet your face. Put a little dab of this, just pull a piece off. You could probably do a smaller piece than this, actually. A smaller piece than that. Put it in the center of your hand, put a little water in your hand and rub it. And it'll kind of soften, loosen up, and then you just kind of rub it on your skin. And it's like a scrub. But it's a good cleanser. I like it so far. Like I said, the scent is not all that appealing, but it's bearable. It's not all great. They have a lot of other products that smell really good, but unfortunately, this is not one of those products. And then their moisturizers tend to be on the pricier side, which I end up getting Enzyme Manian moisturizer. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. That moisturizer, the smallest container, was $40 something. So I'd asked her, I was like, okay, before I commit to that, could I get a sample? Because I definitely did not want to spend that much money on something that I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. So she just gave me a little bit of that, and I've been using this moisturizer for the last couple of days. So I can't really say whether I like it or dislike it. But it's some pretty good stuff. It's really lightweight, and again, my skin is combination oily, so I didn't want anything that was going to be too thick or too oily on my face. So it's really good. My face hasn't been oily, and I put this on early this morning before I left out by 6 o'clock. So my face has been great, but it hasn't been too humid, so it's kind of hard to tell just yet how it's going to act during the cooler months. Now I don't know how it would act if it was warmer, and if it my face start to sweat, but since the weather's been kind of so I can't really tell, but I like it so far. It's lightweight, and like I said, I told her for the problems that I'm having with my skin, and this was the one that she recommended. Actually, I take that back. I haven't used this one yet. This was one that is good for the same reason, the same problems that I'm experiencing. However, this is the one that I have been using that's good for that. Sorry, I have a few things in here that my husband purchased as well, which he loves. But Imperialist moisturizer. This is the one that I've been using. I'm sorry. This is the one that I've been using for the last couple of days. This one is the $40 one, and of course, this is not the size. They have a bigger size, but like I said, I didn't want to commit to it, so I didn't pay the $40. I said I'm gonna test it out first and see if I like it before I actually commit to paying that much. And I don't pay a lot. Anyone that knows me, when it comes to deals and stuff like that, that's what I jump on. But I'm willing to spend a little extra more when it comes to skincare. And like I said, this was an Imperial's moisturizer. This is really lightweight as well, and both of these are actually lightweight. I just haven't used this one yet, but that's what the salesperson told me as well. But this is one that I've been using for the last couple of days, and I like it actually. Scent wise, it's nothing spectacular. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, and it doesn't really smell good. It just really does. It has a really soft scent to it, but it's lightweight. And like I said, my skin has been doing okay. I have had some irritation on my skin from wearing makeup. So I've been kind of not only embracing its naturalness, but I also let my skin breathe, because I was wearing makeup like every day at one point. So, and I could tell that my face was kind of reacting to that. And I've kind of been doing a little research and so forth on makeup. This will be a whole different video, but on makeup and the chemicals in makeup and how they can be harmful and how they can enter into the bloodstream. But that's a whole different video that I'm thinking about doing pretty soon. So guys, be looking out for that. But yes, I'm just trying to heal my skin right now and allowing it to breathe pretty much, because when you pile all that makeup and stuff on your skin, it can't breathe. So I've been kind of, like I said, investing in some products that would really help out with that. And this was one that I was going to buy, Imperialist moisturizer. I was going to buy this one that day, and this were in about $25. So that's more so. Like I said, I don't tend to spend that much on any type of skin products, but hey, if it's natural, natural stuff tends to be better than all the other chemical brands and so forth. So like I said, this is an Imperialist, and this is good for acne prone skin, blackheads and so forth, and it's lightweight. So if you have that combination of oily skin, this is a non-oily product. So you're not going to deal with the oiliness in your face so much. And like I said, I've only been using it for a couple of days, and so I can't really give you a full review on it, but I like it so far because of the lightweightness of it. And then, like I said, it's supposed to be healthy for the skin. Like I said, I didn't get a lot of things. Really quick, I'll just go over some things that my husband had got. He had got one of these shampoo bar soaps. Actually, it doesn't even have the name on this one. So I don't remember what it is exactly, but it looks like this. And it has a hint of cinnamon in it. Like I smell it. He's supposed to massage his scalp with this and rub that in as a cleanser. So it's supposed to just kind of help out with, I think, thinning hair, and just kind of help to exfoliate the hair as well. Because, we have dead cells all over our body, and it needs to be, just like we exfoliate our skin, we need to exfoliate our scalp. So this is what this is for. And like I said, don't remember exactly what that was. And he's also got a facial soap. He got a soap in it. It looks disgusting. It looks like like something a dog would be chewing on. But the smell actually isn't bad at all. No, but the smell isn't bad at all. But this is what he's been using on his face. And for this particular soap, it's supposed to kind of rejuvenate the skin as well as just kind of give it a youthful look. And that's what he was looking for more so. And I mean, it has its other benefits as well. But yeah, he's been liking it so far. Like I said, we've only used these products a couple of days, so I can't really go into that. Then he got a sample of Super Balm scalp treatment. Which can't tell you too much about that. I know he was over here talking to the salesperson about some of these items. But yeah, they have some good products. So if you haven't checked them out, you may want to look them up online and just kind of see what things, what products would be good for your skin type and whatever problems that you're dealing with your skin. They have, you know, they did little descriptions of this, the different cleansers and scrubs that they have to combat whatever issues that you're dealing with your skin. But yeah, I was just so happy with that purchase. That's my favorite store, all-time favorite store. I hadn't been there in a while, so I was so excited to be able to go in there and smell all the different scents. It was just like perfume heaven. That's what it smelled like, but it's natural stuff. So I really enjoyed that. But like I said, I'm not going to have, this is not going to be a long video, but I want you guys to stay tuned. I'm just going to kind of just chat with you a little bit. Try to keep the videos a little short. I know a lot of us don't have time. You know, we get home from work or whatever we're doing, taking care of our kids, taking care of our husbands and so forth, that we really don't have time to be sitting watching hours and hours of things. So I just kind of thought to just kind of give you a glance of little things here and there. It might be little snippets of fashion, maybe purchases that I've made, just kind of everything. I'm going to kind of mix it up for you guys a little bit because, you know, we kind of get bored with things, and I tend to get bored with things myself, but I'm going to try to mix it up with you guys and try to incorporate some stuff here and there, and just kind of just chat with you guys. But just let me know, comment, let me know if you've been to Lush. I mean, it's not a new shop, so I know a lot of you guys have heard of it, but if you haven't, go check them out. Go check them out and see what kind of things they have, and let me know if you go check them out, what kind of products that you end up purchasing, or and the things that you liked or so forth. And definitely leave me a comment. Just let me know and give me some feedback. I'm gonna be doing other videos probably over the weekend, and probably throw in a little fashion video. So I haven't figured out. I'm trying to do little styles that maybe get one piece and kind of do a couple of outfits like I did with the white pants. I don't know if you guys got a chance to check out the video, well, the pic that I posted on the white pants, and how I kind of changed up the outfit and incorporated different pieces to kind of change it up a little bit. But I'm trying to figure out, I got some things in the works. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use next and kind of incorporate a lot of different outfits centered around one piece of item, whether it's a skirt, a shirt, or whatever. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit, but you guys stay tuned. I love you, chicas. Love the skin you're in. Mwah. Thank you.